When making an iPhone or iPod application, it normally takes two applications. One is Xcode, where you write all your code, and the other is Interface Builder, which is where you actually design the application, what it'll look like when it is open, and other stuff like that. This is normally what Interface Builder looks like. So when you're using Xcode, Xcode is normally where you write all your code. The first thing that you want to use, though, is your header file, which is normally your .h file, which gives you the foundation of whatever item or object you're using. So the items that I have used so far are IB outlet, which is Interface Builder outlet, which is saying that you have an object here and you want to take an outlet to another object, so that way that object can run from that first object. So you've got user interface button, which is really simple, which it's also user interface button, and then the asterisk gives you, it's pretty much just naming it. So, and then once you put a semicolon, that's pretty much putting a period at the end of a sentence. So then another one that I've used is UI web view, which is pretty much a web page viewing interface kind of deal. It actually allows you to view a web page from from your application with a refresh button. I actually made an app that when you open it, it refreshes your web page, and then you can also click a button, actually allowing it to refresh right there. And then another one is IB outlet, UI view, and that one it's very simple. All it is just saying I want this button to go to a new view or a new window, pretty much as in a web page or something. And yeah. So once you've got all of your once you've got all your code written, the next thing you'll probably do is go into your interface builder, which is actually the design of your application. It'll be what it looks like, basically. So what we got here is all sorts of objects that you can put in your app. You've got there is the UI image, which is an image you can mess with and stuff like that. Here's the web view, and then the one that I like the most is the button, because it's so easy to write code for. So once you've finished writing your code and designing what your application is going to look like on Interface Builder, you want to go back to Xcode and click Build and Go. This will actually run a simulation of what your application will look like, and mine's bare, but I have also created one for a history project and one to show to our school presentation and stuff like that.